Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Lunatic back with another Call of Duty commentary. I know it's been a while since I've done a commentary. Actually, it's only been about a week, but as most of you guys know, I did take a little break from Call of Duty and YouTube or whatever. But real quick, let me talk about this gameplay. This gameplay is by a fairly new YouTuber by the name of Zoom. And this is a AN94 triple nuclear playing some multi-team hardpoint on the map Overflow. And I'm not really going to go over his class setup. I know he's using, I think, stock and fast mags, maybe flak jacket, scavenger toughness, and dexterity, something along those lines. I'm not really sure. Just by watching the gameplay, I think that's what he's using. And you can actually tell he kills himself as soon as he gets his first nuclear and as soon as he gets his second nuclear, so he can't go for the triple. This is on Xbox. He doesn't reverse boost, and I find it really impressive. He's a really good player and a fairly new YouTuber, so I just wanted to help him out and post this video on my channel for him. And maybe some of you guys will go check out his channel. He runs a lot of non-lethals, which I find really cool, that it's not all assault gameplays or Lodestar Dog Swarm or anything like that. So go check out his channel and give him a sub if you do like what you see there. But anyway, like I was saying, I took a little bit of a break. I was just kind of tired of Call of Duty. I didn't really feel like playing. I didn't feel like doing commentaries. I didn't feel like posting videos on YouTube or anything like that. So I took a break. But while I was on break, if you want to call it that, so much happened. There's the Boston stuff went down. I went out with a couple girls. I've had some problems with my PVRs and my headsets and stuff like that. I actually haven't even played, and I really can't talk about everything in this commentary. But it's unfortunate. I can't cover everything in this commentary. But I do want to start out with the first thing that I think you guys would be interested in, and that's the stuff that happened. The stuff that went down in Boston. As most of you guys know, there was a couple pressure cooker bombs that went off at the Boston Marathon at the finish line, and the FBI finally released they identified the suspects, released the photos, and they actually just caught them last night, I believe. I was watching everything go down on the news, but I was also on Twitter and listening to the police scanners as it went down. And I gotta tell you real quick, man, listening to the Boston police scanner as all this stuff was going down really truly reminded me of Afghanistan, and listening to the radio chatter that I would always listen to every time there was a mission going down, whether I was on it or back in the command post or whatever. We always listened to the radio chatter, and it kind of reminded me of that, and it was really cool to listen to and kind of figure out how everything went down. And even on Twitter, you would hear and see that they caught the guy, or they were chasing him before the news, like 30 minutes before the news even reported anything. So that was pretty cool, and I was watching that as it kind of unfolded or whatever. And when the Boston stuff happened, I saw it on the news, obviously. The first thing I was thinking, I was like, you know what, there's no way that this is Al-Qaeda born terrorism. This isn't foreign terrorism. I was just like, there's no way. We've crippled that organization so much to the point where the only fighting that's going on is pretty much in Afghanistan and overseas, and they really right now don't have the capability or means to fly more planes into any towers and send people from over here to do anything. And the first thing that came to my mind is definitely some sort of terrorism, but I was thinking it was more of a domestic born terrorism, where a couple guys had some extremist ideas, extremist views, and were mad about one thing or another, something to do with the U.S., and planned this bombing. I didn't think it was foreign-born terrorism, and obviously I was right, just by judging by what they've reported on the news so far. And right now the guy's in the hospital, and they still haven't questioned him. There's still going to be a lot more details that come to light over the next couple weeks, over the next month. And, you know, when this guy goes on trial, there's going to be more information learned eventually, especially after they question him and figure out what was going on in his mind and all that stuff. But, you know, I was kind of right. I was like, you know what, this is probably two guys, U.S. citizens, and they probably got some weird foreign name. And, you know, I was kind of right. They're not from Pakistan or Afghanistan, or they're not affiliated with Al-Qaeda, but they are, I think, Chechenian. And by no means I am not degrading the Chechen ethnicity in any way. I mean, this is like, you know, it's like one black person robs a liquor store and then everybody's like, oh, all black people are thieves. It's not like this. It's not like two people from Chechnya bombed, you know, Boston and then all Chechens are terrorists now. It's not like that in any way. And I really hope people kind of realize that and don't, you know, associate the Chechen ethnicity with these two guys specifically all the time. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this commentary. I had more to talk about, but I'm gonna finish everything else up in my next commentaries over the next few days. But anyway, this was a triple nuclear with the AN94 playing some hardpoint on Overflow. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and drop a like if you did, and I'm out. Peace.